All right, there we go. But we are playing some Factorio. I want to work. I want to get a Spidertron built today. I think there's a lot of stuff I have to build, get automated before we can do that. And I know there's a bunch of stuff we need to do. Had my first Christmas caroling gig yesterday. That went pretty well too. So that was nice. But the last time we played, we actually kind of turned off the enemy bug spreading. So we cleared out a lot of bugs actually on the bottom and right hand side. So hopefully they're no longer going to spread. Spidertron does whatever a Spidertron does. Yes, Spidertron. And we're working on atomic bomb research here. Spidertron, let's look at all the stuff it takes. We need to get rocket control units automated. 2 portable fusion reactors. This is actually not too bad. I probably have the low density structures and I might be able to... Well, I had the efficiency modules automated. This might be... the double portable fusion reactors might be one of the more expensive things. So lots of processing units, lots of low density structures. Did I sing Silver Bells? We sang Silver Bells. Yes, we did. City street lights, busy street lights. We definitely sang that. We sang White Christmas. We sang so many of the classics like we always do. So the defender of Christmas would be proud, Shogi. You would be proud. What's up, FB Kevy? How are you doing, my friend? All right, let's see where we're getting attacked. Let's do some extra defenses here, even though they're not spread and they are still attacking us pretty regularly. So let's increase our defenses here. We can do this. This is what I should have done instead of actually using that console command to make it so that they don't spread anymore. I should have just done this. Virtually replace stuff, but oh well. They really are attacking like crazy. You're crazy bugs. All right, we're gonna just place a bunch more of these guys and hope we have the power for it. We have fusion power now, or nuclear power, whatever it's called. So hopefully that will help deal with our power issues at night. It's nighttime right now. Let's look at our power. Let's look at what our power is looking like. Looks like we're in good shape. Yeah, you can see our steam turbines are doing work. Those are your favorites, your favorite Christmas carols. My favorites are, I like Baby It's Cold Outside, even with all the, you know, people talk about it being a date rape song. I feel like that's kind of a misunderstanding of the tone of the song, but it's a lot of fun, and I just like our arrangement because I wrote our arrangement. I cannot get through here. But one of my favorites is Carol of the Bells. I love Carol of the Bells. I love singing it. I love listening to it. That might be my favorite Christmas carol. Carol of the Bells. Oh my god. Okay, I just crashed. This is why I can't take a tank anywhere, man. I just can't take it anywhere. Oh, I just blow up everything. Thank goodness my robots can rebuild it all without any trouble. Frickin' hell, man. Just blasted through my own stuff. Can't take this like a child. You can't take your child anywhere. I can't take my tank anywhere. GG. GG for that assembly machine, that's for sure. I think the first thing I want to do is we need to increase our blue circuit production. We worked a lot last time on getting our plastic, our green circuits, and our red circuits increased, but I have not increased my blue circuits. So what I would like to do is increase this and hope our green circuits and other things will be able to keep up with this production. Probably won't, so I'll probably need to upgrade this as well. Let me do upgrade planner. Upgrade all these belts, and then we're probably going to do a copy paste thing here. Are my robots not on? I don't think they are. Okay. Okay. We are not making... I need to at least triple this. I wonder if I have a lot of the Mark III of these guys, because this is probably one of the most important things to get the Mark III efficiency modules up on, or productivity modules. Okay, take those. Probably should take all of them, honestly. Nope, we have almost 2 stacks. Okay. Yeah, because productivity modules that we're missing for a lot of these things. A lot of robots are blocked at the charging port. Blocked at the charging port. What do you mean? You're gonna have to be more specific. I don't know what you're telling me. I don't see what you're saying. Blocked at the charging port. Don't even know what that means. Alright, so we're gonna try to copy paste this thing. Where I upgraded the belts. I mean, I upgraded these belts. I don't see a charging port, and I don't see blocked robots. So I see this thing. What do you mean they're blocked? I have no idea what you're trying to tell me, Contasul. No freaking clue. This is all connected. I don't know what you're saying. We're going to do a copy-paste thing here. Control copy. Copy this at least once here. During the upgrade, they were waiting to charge before placing. What the hell? I thought did I not place this? Oh, did I need to shift click it? I need to shift click it. That's what I need to do. Alright, how many... Oh, alright, there we go. My guys are doing their thing. They're going to build a lot of this. Okay. Okay, I must not have seen them all charging here. This must be what you're talking about. Blocked at the charging port. I guess they're just waiting their turn to get charged or something. Okay. And where are my pipes? There we go. Yeah, okay, so they're sitting there waiting to get charged, I guess. Okay. Okay. Did that use up all of my... I have the productivity modules here, so I can shift-click these guys. Control-click these guys. Okay. Alright, so the question's going to be, do we have enough green circuits for this? And I'm going to guess that's probably a nope. It's probably a nope. This would mean we need to increase our green circuit production here. Yeah, they're almost getting down. Whoa, what the hell did that? How did that happen? Weird. Okay. All right, so we did that. So that probably means green circuit increasing. So let's do a copy paste of an extra third here. So I'm going to go about to right here. A lot of production upgrades today to get our materials for our Spidertron. Here we go. Okay. Could speed module blue with beacons now that you have power salt? Speed module blues. Speed module. I think productivity are better because they make us use less resources, and the resources I'm worried about are the green circuits. We're using, when we do productivity, I guess maybe, are you talking about using beacons? You mean with beacons? Okay. That is an interesting idea. Could try to use beacons for the first time. Where are beacons? probably in... Okay, they're right here. I could probably make them work with underground belts or something. Okay. Alright, this is good. We're gonna upgrade the output of the green belts because some of these are not able to output quickly enough. So let's upgrade these all to blue. Go. And okay, that means they're backed up there. So this should be a full red belt here. Okay. How is this belt supplying over here? All right, all right. So that is enough green belts. That's great. Do we have enough copper and iron for what this is doing? That looks pretty good. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Coal is strangely not getting on both sides here. That's kind of weird. Okay, let me do a quick splitter here to get this on both sides. Do that. That should help get that to flow a little better. Oh, we're actually using up some of this coal. Okay. What is this coal? Is this for steel? I think this is not being used by anything. Yes, this coal is not being used by anything, so I can actually put this coal onto this line, and that will fix our coal issue. Not that there's much of an issue, but this here. Okay, there we go. That'll get all those miners going. Probably need to upgrade the splitter. Ah, the splitter here to be a blue splitter. Okay. Hey, our green circuits are backed up. I love to see it. You love to see greens and reds backed up. Blues aren't backed up, but we did double this once. Do I want to triple it? I mean, the modules, how many are, let's see how many we're making a minute. Control N, that's the one. 81 per minute. I feel like rather than tripling it would be cool to use a beacon. So it looks like I'd have to use some underground belts to use beacons. See, I don't know. Every time I want to use beacons, they're so big. They're so big, giggity. The way my inserters, I'd have to come up with a whole new build. You know what? It might be worth coming up with a whole new build. Because blues are some of the most important things for us here. Really, did I not upgrade this? I guess I did not upgrade this one. Okay, so that is the gun turret. I'm going to just right-click that. Okay, so do this, and then where's my turrets? Here. Anytime something gets destroyed, I'm just gonna start adding more turrets. Have my little dudes do it themselves. Virtual upgrades, virtual defense upgrades. So if I came up with a build, basically, I put this on the other side and I change it over to some beacons. I feel like we could possibly make a better build here. So let me start. At the end here to figure out how we would want to do this. So if we had a beacon that we wanted to reach over to the other side, there'd need to be some underground belt action going on here. You're interested in that? You're not sure how to beacon your blue circuits either? I think we can make a build here. Let's take a look here. We're gonna kind of use this as our guide of how this is gonna work. So if I were to start a new build here where we have it on both sides, this, could we fit a beacon in the middle with belts? It's the belts and the inserters that are going to be the issue. Could put the beacons on the output side and use underground belts there. Well, I want it to cover both sides is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm trying to think of here. And actually, I think I could move this over one space because if we use long-handed inserters, I think that would work. All right, we're just kind of finagling with this right now. Would this be coverage? This right there, does that count? How can I tell if these are in the beacon's range? Is that in the beacon's range? That little yellow overlap, does anybody know? You're getting started, but baby duty took over. You were thinking about trying substations to get the power poles out of the way. That's an interesting idea. You only need a small tile to be covered. Okay, so that should be covering it. So we did something like that. Let's see how many of these would cover. It would cover that many. So one beacon covers 8. No, I want to make my own Vancho. I appreciate your offer, but I want to come up with my own build here because I feel like I can come up with something that'll work here. So like this. Difficulty's gonna be grabbing stuff off of this because of just the placement of this. Let's see. Because if I do a long-handed inserter, actually, this will work, right? I can do this. One will grab off of there, and one, that I think works. This one wouldn't work, though. Unless I moved this over and did the same thing. So I believe that would actually work. By the way, builds usually have 8 beacons per assembly. I have no idea what that means, FBKev. You're going to have to give me a picture or something. And so this would be speed modules. We'd want speed 3 modules on this, which I need to go grab. I should have some. Let me go grab speed modules. Because we're more concerned with speed than anything else here. Okay. Yeah, just take all of them. It's not making any right now because blues. Oh, because I am still grabbing off of there. Okay, let's stop taking from there. And yeah, these should be going back over here now. Wait, are you missing something? No, you only need the reds and greens, and they should be going over there. Okay. All right. These guys should all be doing their thing, too. Yeah, okay. For maximum OP-ness, you can put 8 beacons touching an assembler. Can you... Oh. You're saying... I don't want 1 beacon touching all 8 of these. I want 8 beacons for... Okay. You have 8 assembly machines and 1 beacon, 8 to 1. Oh, okay. So, like I have, 8 to 1. 8 beacons per assembly. You said 8 beacons per assembly. I think you mean 8 assemblies per beacon, right? if I'm understanding what you're trying to tell me. You have 8 assembly machines and 1 beacon. Other builds roughly have 1 to 8 or thereabout. Okay, I'm gonna need a picture of what you're trying to describe because I have no idea. What I'm seeing right now, 1 beacon could cover 8 assembly machines. I guess maybe you're saying I could do overlap the beacons as well? You're making the opposite statement, Silly Hatman. More beacons such as assembler, the better. I think you'd have 8 or... Okay, alright, yeah. So what I'm doing is similar to what it sounds like you're describing. That's what's red circuits. Looks like I'm gonna have to have multiple inputs to make this work. But okay, I think I see what you're saying. Alright. So it's similar to what I got going here. 2 spaces on each side. But instead of having inputs on this side, we would need to change the inputs by a lot to be a different setup. Seriously, overlap beacons? Okay, I got you. So it'd be... I need more beacons. Let's get 8 to get a build here. Okay, so we'd have 8 of these. These would just... Beacons would be... Beacons would be in a line. And this would need to be over 1 space. But let me actually... You know what? I'm going to use... This is where the beacons are going to be, because I believe I have space on both sides for this to work. That RoboPort would be in the way, but I can start it further up here. So, this build, let's go 1, 2, 3, would be like this. Beacons are complicated when you have pipes and 3 other inputs. Yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about. But this is right at the edge. So it's kind of like this. Let's see if we can make it work with this. Blue circuits. So we need it to be like this. Be something like this, and we would need inputs on the inside here. Let's see. You have some sort of splitter thing going on there, but it'd be something like this. But have green on one of these, and then red and pipes for the other side, I think. Slightly offset beacons and make them cover 4 assemblers. Okay. So I'm thinking it'd be something like this. The very bottom tip covers that. So this would be the very bottom of the start. Although you want multiples to cover these guys, right? So maybe like that. And I could do one more that would barely cover that guy. So this would mean one of these is being covered by 4. Yeah, all 4 of those reach that. Okay, all right. 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's that. There's that build. Okay. All right, so we'd have to see how we would do this. The pipes, I think it would be easiest to do. Where are my pipes? Actually, it's probably going to be easiest to have the pipes be separated out here so we have room for an input and output belt, because we need one input. Probably do an underground thing. One input and then the output. And then the pipes would be... I think this would be the best way to do it. Like this. And then have the big long pipe alongside out here. Something like this, with the underground pipes pulling off of here. And I believe this would work if I mirror this on the other side, where we have inserter, and then the output will be here. And then the inputs would be here. So like something like that I think would work. And we'd have speed modules and all these guys. And then I would need to put power. This would work, yeah. Something like that. And like that. Blues and modules just killed your base. Need more reds, need more greens, more copper, more iron. You're going to bed. Yes, that's what happens when you get to the different circuits. That's 100% what happens. Every time you get to that point. All right, so we need one space. It'll be up. And then down. And then we do a space here. This. I think this is going to be a much better blue circuit production setup. Hopefully, anyway. We'll get speed modules, so they'll be faster. The question will be is if we have enough green and red circuits to supply. I probably should not do these as normal inserters, right? I probably should do... I think I can do fast inserters. It'll probably be enough. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm using on my other build, so... on those guys down there. So we'll do fast inserters. Okay. Okay, so something like that. That looks pretty good. I'm basically going to replace this entire build with this, which will, I think, fast for red, stack for green, you think? Stack for green? Okay, I can do that. Stack. So the greens are going to be, I think, the inside belt. Stack for green. The reds will be on the outside. I missed one inserter on the left. Good call. Good eye. Yes, I did. Thank you. Okay, so reds will come here, get fast inserted. Blues will go out to here, and we'll probably combine them on a line. Stack inserters with greens. FYI, if you look at Vancho's link, he has beacons on both sides. That is way harder to come up with for blues. Yeah, I see that. I don't think I want to do a crazy build like this for blues because of the pipes. Reds take less material, so I don't think that I'm going to try to do that. What's up, Piebo? How are you doing, sir? All right, we want this to be repeatable, so I'm going to have this. I want this to all line up perfectly so I can make a blueprint for this. This would be there, and oops, there, and then up belts, up belt, up belt, up belt. And that should be a blueprint that I can make. Let's see, where do I want this to cut off? Probably... let me see here. Let me change where these power lines are. Them to be even here. They reach everything and be repeatable. Damn it. Okay, so that's good. Okay, that works. Looks like that gets coverage. There. And then this one. God, we're so fast now. It's crazy. Oh, that's not right. This is on the outside. Okay. And that should be a repeatable thing, I believe. I take out this one, maybe. Slightly offset. What I need this to be is it goes up to the top of this. It's not going to be perfect. I'm going to have to insert some pieces, I think. If you put more beacons, well, you can always just put more machines instead if it's more convenient. Your mining in Minecraft feels somehow old school. All right. All you're going to do is run the machines faster. Well, that's the goal, is to run the machines faster. All right, so let me put in the modules, which I need productivity 3 modules, so I'm actually going to take them out of here. Productivity modules. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pick all these up. Do that. Almost have enough. Okay, and then we put our speed modules. 3 in here. Like that. And then this is going to be our new build. I want this to be a more repeatable thing, though. So let me at least get the belts connected here to the top of... Where's this going to be? It's right there. And... do I put one more set of these guys here, or will that lap? I'm not going to get this perfect, so I'm just going to go with that. This is going to be our blueprint right here. Let's see, blueprint. Right here. So this is going to be our beacon, blue circuit beacon beacon build. It's a very alliterative term. What's up, Serbernoid? Am I having fun? I am having fun. I am definitely having a good time. Blue circuit beacon build. Bacon build. Alright, so now I'm going to deconstruct all this and start this build down here is the plan. This roboport is going to be in the way, so I'm going to probably start it right above this roboport. Please do a Control N. On this, 231 a minute compared to what we had earlier was like 80 something a minute. And this is with fewer machines, I think, too. So that looks really good to me. I'm going to Alt-D all of this because we're going to completely redo this. Sure, you've said it a few times already, but what did the sound issue turn out to be? I don't actually know, Sudamai. I think it's my computer just having issues. All I ended up doing was restarting my computer and it was able to work. But I honestly don't know what caused it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change my roboport placement here. I feel like we need an extra roboport here. Where are my roboports? I honestly don't know what caused the issue. I think I need to do some PC cleanup or something, honestly. Gonna not be perfectly lined up. But, you know, I think that's gonna be fine. If I put this here, and then I put another one over here. Can I do an underground belt and make this placeable? Might be able to. I want it to be right here. Yeah, I should be able to do an underground belt for that, I believe. If I do this, and I do RoboPort. Right. Ugh, almost. I need to go right here, actually. Yeah, that'll work. Again, it's not perfect, but we'll take it. This. And this. There we go. Okay, and I want to leave that RoboPort there. We're going to move these pipes around. We're going to Alt deconstruct all of... Let's D all this. Yes, Alt D all of this, actually. There's a trade-off between more beacons versus machines. More machines is probably more energy efficient, but more machines also produce more pollution. If your energy generation is clean, the more beacons, the less pollution. Click on one of the Get Famous Twitch bots links. I'm sure that will clean up my computer. I'm sure what that will do is get my PayPal to get charged again. We'll have a PayPal issue again, I'm guessing. Okay, so... Alrighty, so I'm thinking something like... RoboPort's right there. You can do underground belts too, and underneath the RoboPort. So right there looks good. And then we need the inputs to all the pipes. So, and of course all the belts. So this is going to be... The output's gonna come together right here. So let's get the output first. We'll do this. Might upgrade this belt with the extra production we have. This. And this. So that will be our blue circuit output. With productivity modules, the 8 beacon setup might use less energy as well. So the main downside of it would just be being harder to set up. Let's see how it adds up. Okay, you're the math champ. I'll trust in your math champiness. So we want the green circuits in here. All right, thanks for the one single bit. Appreciate that. EPB, appreciate that, my friend. All right, so we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna split this. Evenly here. Like that. Okay. I have the beacons. Why are my guys not building the beacons? Don't I have them? Should have the beacons, shouldn't I? They never finished deconstructing, that's why. Yeah. How's my nuclear going? My nuclear is good. I think it's been covering our power at night. You can see our steam turbines providing all of our power. Oh my god, 500 bits from Contosoul. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Did I leave out part of the build? I might have left out part of the build, but we'll go with that. Okay. And then this needs to be the red circuits, so I'm going to do a split up here. Split here. There. There. There to there. Okay, so there's red and greens, and now we just need to get our sulfur in place here. All right, I think the best way to do this is going to be this to this. There's that sulfur, and then underground pipes. Oof. Yeah. There it is. Okay. And I think we're plugged in. All right, now the question is going to be, do we have enough green and red circuits for all this production? Do we have all of our productivity modules and speed modules? You are bit leader 3. Congrats, EPB. I don't know that we are doing enough green circuits here, actually. It looks like I might need to speed up the belt providing the green circuits here, honestly. So let's go a blue belt here. All the way across. Just upgrade this entire thing here. If I go that far, that should do better. Okay. More of them are making it through. How are my smelters set up? Vaunt, that's a big question because I have a lot of different ones set up. I mean, I can kind of give you an idea. This is my smelting down here. Here's how it's set up. We got copper mines going to a bunch of smelting, going to trains, bringing it to our thing there. So there's the quick answer. I'd have to show you more. I think I'm gonna have to increase green circuit production some. I believe it's green circuit production that I need to speed up because we just don't quite have enough. What is this yellow belt from? That's a holdover from something else, isn't it? I actually don't need a splitter here at all. I don't know if that was slowing it down at all, but there we go. Oh, there's a red belt that I missed. Okay. Okay, how's that? With the amount I'm doing fine, you just need a better way to supply it. Well, I can shorten this belt. I'm not sure how much shortening the belt would help. You want 3 times blue production capacity? Only do more green if you want more blue. Well, my blues are not going at full capacity, and it's because they're not getting enough green circuits. So, in your build, you need 6.5 blue chip assemblers to consume 1 blue of greens. 1 blue of greens. You did the math. The 8 beacon per machine setup is more power efficient. Okay, cool. Let's do a control N on this and see green circuit wise what's happening here. Control N. So for the amount of blues we're producing, I am 1,200 green circuits deficient. Or 21 per second. When using speed in the beacons and productivity in the machines. Okay. I wonder if I need to do a beacon setup for my greens then to match with this. I don't know if I have a good way to do that. I feel like what I want to do is just copy and paste this for greens. More greens will kill copper. I know. It's already kind of killing copper, honestly. Which means I might need to increase my copper belt here. You know what I have my copper actually a little bit thinned out here. I need to do a balancer right here. Let me do a quick balancer because this copper is not actually getting as much as it should be getting. I need a balancer after this guy. So Alright. Load balancer. And then I want to upgrade all this. And we'll even do... no, that's probably good. Okay. Do you think second supply lane would from top would be the do the job? Supply lane. Let me do a blue belt, see if that does anything better. Okay. You mean bring more copper from the top over here? It's interesting that this side is working and this side... Oh, well, I screwed that copper up, I guess, for a bit, so... Probably the issue. Alright, hopefully... There we go, that should start to fill up. Yeah, I probably would need another... copper supply line if I expand this more. How many was it? How many did it say I was deficient? Control and 21. And how many does one of these make of us? Makes 1.4. Really? Only 1.4? So I need like 20 more of these things. Really? Right. Just right click that. And like I said, every time this happens, I'm going to increase my... laser turrets here. Everywhere they're trying to break through. You have an easy increase of production if you put a few beacons in the empty spaces in my green production. The problem is I don't think these empty spaces are large enough for a beacon. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure they're not large enough. I should put beacons on my, in the mall though, so I have those made. I'm pretty sure these are 2 space wide, silly hat man. So, yep. I'd have to completely change the build. You only block your ability to expand only if I know that I'm producing more than enough. For example, you have 180 smelters just for steel and you know that you're never going to need more. Okay. You're trying to think about what the 8 beacon per machine row setup would look like. Yeah, because we just need more green circuits. I think... Let me see, how many are we making here? 33.6, and I said I need 20 more. Let me do this until I see what 20 would be. Be about to there. That's 22.4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about 16 more of these that I need. It might be just upgrading my copper belts to blues and doing this expansion. I think that might be what I do. Just copy. How many did I need? I think it was this many right here. Probably would have greens and reds on the same belt with 2 different lanes. Either that or shared red-blue belt with filtering. Greens and reds on the same belt. Oh, you're talking about the 8 beacon thing. You should an 8 beacon build for greens. Seem to help till iron and copper run out because of it. Yeah. Okay. Right. fill in these other belts. I have a feeling the iron and copper belts are going to need to be faster. My guess. Okay. Nope. And the output needs to be done like this. Go. Yeah, so the copper belts. All right, I think we're going to change, at least up to where these are, I think we're going to change these copper, this entire line to blue belts. Are these yellow inserters for copper wire keeping up? I'm pretty sure. Well, let's see if it's getting all the way to the top here. Yeah, no, it's not. Neither, same for the iron. Let's do the iron first. Oh man, if I upgrade the iron belts, let's see here. There. 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 Go blue all the way down the line here. Then you have to get the pipes in as well. Though with underground pipes, you can probably just run a pipe along behind the beacons, underground beneath the beacons of belts. You're producing too much green for the belt to handle now. Am I? I see them outputting down here at the bottom. These copper, we're not getting enough copper here. Sorry, you're just getting up locally. You don't have to apologize, Professor Herb. How you doing? You need to get bots set up? Yeah, bots are insane, Vaughn. They're really good. In beaconed green circuits build, you will need only 8 assemblers, consume belt of copper, belt of iron, and produces 56 circuits. So you're saying I should do a beaconed circuit build? You're probably right. This is so much smaller, but so much more efficient. Could I do, you know what? I could do the same build and just change it from greens to, no, I can't. I have to do a different build because it takes copper wire inserting. Your math for power usage was an infinitely long line. Nice. Using nanobots mod at the moment, huh? I haven't seen those. Okay, all right. You know what? I think you're right. I think we should just be using beacons for our circuits. I probably should even come up with one for reds too. But I'm not gonna do that yet. Beacon greens is fairly easy to put together, so it might be worth it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I need more beacons. I have 8 beacons. Okay, so let's figure out how this is gonna go. So we want beacons in the middle because we only need the beacons to cover the green circuits, not the. Do we need the beacons to cover the wire? I feel like we wouldn't, right? Professor Irby, you've actually never played this game. You could totally see yourself getting absorbed in it. This is a very addictive game. Atomic bomb research just finished. All right. All right, space science packs, the last thing we need to get going here. Yeah, Factorio, that's right. Time to nuke my base. No thanks. Thanks for that suggestion. All right. Start with 4 of these. Honestly, your self-stole green circuits built from Francis John. Yeah, I'm going to try not to steal any builds. All right, so we need iron to be in the middle. So it would be hoping a red thing of iron would work. It'd be like this. I need the output to be in the middle as well. Will this work if I did the output in the middle? Will they still reach? I think they will. Yes, that still works. Okay, good. So it'd be something like that. How did we offset it? Is it by 1? Yeah, it's offset by 1. is it one above or one below? Probably doesn't matter, but my bottom one is a one up. Okay. Like this. Oh, that's not gonna work. I need inserters. It won't work because of inserters. With underground belts, it might work though. And for a relatively short time, more beacons is still more efficient since once you get fully moduled to beacon crafters, the beacon energy used it is a relatively small portion of the total. Do what you want, but I would try to put beacons on the outside and one line of assemblers on the inside. Interesting here. With underground belts, can I get inserters? I don't think I can. I think I can't. Okay, I think with long-handed inserters, I might be able to make this work. This is going to be interesting because we have extra assemblers here. So if I did the longest thing we could do here, which would be like this, I think we could make this work. And that's actually going to be 2 of these per, so it's like it's going to be interesting with yeah, that's right. Is that right? This is not quite right because these are spaced out. Okay. All right, let me figure this out. Because this is like this and like this. I'm missing something here. One, two, three. Okay, I need to just copy this. This part right here, just to get this part. Let me do this. Yes, that's inefficient. I'm trying to figure this out. For simple recipes, you ideally can just alternate lines of machines and beacons. Okay. Gaps. Oh, you're saying gaps. Okay, you don't play this game, so I'm gonna not pay attention to what you just said. Let me see here. So these 3 are supplying these 2. So this one is extra right here. That's not what we want. So it's this. The problem that I'm now trying to figure out is the output for this. And I believe if I move this over, I believe I can do this. If I now do an output here to an underground belt going like this. It's the double inserters that's screwing me up here. Actually, no, I don't have to do, with underground belts, I don't have to do this funkiness here. I don't think. I think I can just do this. Like this. There. No. Ugh. These double inserter things that are throwing me off here. With productivity modules close to 1-to-1 ratios for wires and greens. Okay. Oh, really? Are you saying I don't need to have 3-to-2 like this? You say it's close. Like, how close? Like, do I not? Can I just do this? I mean, close doesn't tell me anything. I'd have to look at a build, but I want to come up with my own build, but I also don't know the math with modules. I just don't know the math with modules. Because I don't know, does, like, if I do Control N, does it take into account the productivity modules here? 2.8 versus these ones that don't have the modules. Oh, it does actually take that into account. Okay. So my Control N does take that into account. So if I were take these guys out, put the modules in here, and did wire here. Okay, I think you're right. This looks like this is exactly a one-to-one here. If I'm seeing a net rate of 0 and not negative, then this one guy will provide enough and I wouldn't need the 2 machines. Let me see if that's different without the productivity modules in here. Because if so, that would make this a lot easier. Yes, okay. So thank you for saying that, Voncho. So with the productivity modules in here, it actually is a perfect one-to-one. Okay, that's going to make this a lot easier. All right, so that means I can do single long-handed inserter here. It's almost like they planned it. Wire assembler Mark II. Main game you're worth listening to is on 2 on is prob FTL. What? Oh, what? Okay, Pie Boy. Oh, sure. I calculated with assembler Mark II. Yes. And it was perfect, right? It's perfect. 0 means it's perfect. It's exactly balanced, which is what we want. Okay, where is this happening? Here. We have to right click that. Increase our stuff here. Okay. Where are the turrets? Here. A loosely linked comment to what Professor Herb said. Okay. Oh, because he said I wouldn't listen to me. Okay, I got you. This game is like Monster Train to you. You don't know the game, but you can watch it. Okay. All right. So it would be... So we should be able to do something like this. And then this. Let's just see if we can figure out the belts. The belt situation here is going to be the question. Pretty sure we'll want at least red belts here. So it'd be like this. Yeah, this should definitely work, I believe. Yes, if I went like this, put it at the top. There. Output. And then something like this, I believe. And then it would in order for it to be a continuation, we would want it to be like this. That. Okay. And then we need the input of... What's the other thing it needs? Iron coming in. So that would be... probably... How much iron is it per one of these guys? Only one, so I think a regular inserter is fine on this, I believe. PT modules into beacons and recalcula. Okay. Speed modules. Control N. You're right. Now I'm not making enough wires. Okay. Because the speed modules. What if I did this? Oh, damn it. Yeah, I saw some of the video of the mission docking with the ISS. That's pretty cool. No venting, which is great. So, oh man, that is going to be an issue. Beacons for wires. Okay. So we would do a line behind these, I guess, huh? I could put this right behind, I think. The answer to everything is beacons, yeah. Well, I'd rather... Doing the beacons will... I don't want to use... I want to use productivity modules on this. I don't care about productivity on the copper wire, I don't think. Yeah, I think we just want speed on these guys. Which I need more speed Can I make any more speed module 3s? So I would need 2, 4, 6, 8. I would need 8 of those. Red inserters for white won't be enough. Not for wires. And there's no such thing as a fast, long-handed inserter, right? Enough speed from beacons, you might be better off going productivity. Missions will save on raw mats. You could have 2 red inserters. That's true. We did that. You can build circuits and wires in one row. I don't know. Okay, let me see here. Let me do... God, these things take forever. 2 red won't work either. Circuits and wires in one row. I don't know what that means. I just don't know what that means. I love it when I'm trying to make a build and then it's like, well, your build won't work. Great. Great. Wonderful. All right, what does this do? How does this... Is this any better? -3. So with that other speed beacon, that looks like that'll be enough, but it's sounding like my wires won't be able to be transferred over quickly enough. How would I get stack? What is it you need? You need fast inserters? Speeds are still faster until you get around 8 beacons. Okay. I don't know how you're doing the math on this, math champ. I don't know how you're doing that. Okay. Well, it looks like actually this, since this is not getting this beacon, it might be worth not even placing this row. I might actually need to get rid of this bottom row. Only I knew how many hours it took you to make your build work. Okay. Okay, let me deconstruct. So I'm pretty sure we actually want them to be offset like this so that we get it's here. You're not getting copper to the wire assemblers with the beacons there. Yeah, you're right. I can move them over 2 spaces, and I can though. 1, 2. That'll still fit. Good call though. So, and then I could do this. And I mean, I guess I'll just plan for stack inserters for this. I'm sure is what we'll need. guessing the... How many wires is it per these? Is it 3 per? I think that's right. Wait for this last one to be built so I can place all of them, and we'll see if that, with the speeds, will do what we need it to do. I'm probably gonna have to come up with something different here, though, if I need to get stack inserters. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now if I Control N this, that is still not enough wire? The hell? With 8 beacon speeds, the machine is still faster overall. All right, math champ. That's still not enough. So do I have to do 2 wire machines per? God, man. Oh my god, man. I can't do math like this. This is so ridiculous. Speed modules on the wire assemblers. God, that's so many speed modules. What if I did like Mark 1s? If I do Mark 1 so I don't have to use Mark 3s, how would that work? Okay, that would be enough. Alright, so if I do Mark 1 speed guys on this, let me see how many it would take. Okay, 3 Mark 1 speed modules with all these Mark 3 speed modules does work. Okay. So... Oops. So this, I think... Yeah, it's missing one thing. But if we have all the beacons set up here, it's a lot of beacons and a lot of speed modules. Slightly over 12 beacons is a crossover point for overall effective speed per machine. Having a mix of speed and productivity in the machines is actually fastest at that point. Okay. All right. You're going to have to tell me exact numbers for if I'm supposed to be changing something. Because right now, this is the only thing I'm seeing that actually works. And apparently... it doesn't work because I can't do my outputs with this. Although, you know what? I think I could do a mix of outputs and inputs on this side. And I would be able to make this work. So basically, if I do blue and red crossing over each other, I could have the outputs and inputs work here. And I think that's the way I'd want to do this. So we'd have probably this be the inputs would be... No, I'd want the output to be blue, I think. I'm not sure. I might want the input and output to be blue. You're not really considering machine ratios at this point. Okay. For multi-step recipes like I'm doing. Okay, great. Is there a way to make this work with underground belts? I think I'd have to put a space between machines, which messes up my... which would mess up my beacons. Oh my god, this is complicated as hell. This is actually complicated as hell. How the hell do I do the outputs and inputs and have these beacons fit everywhere? I can't have 2 belts on the same line because all my inputs and outputs wouldn't work. 1 red inserter can transfer 3.6 items per second. 1 wire assembler makes 15. Is that how many this is making a second? Making 18 a second currently. Basically, the more speed modules you have, less significant the penalty from a productivity module, less significant the bonus from an additional speed module, but the more significant the bonus productivity is an overall output rate when adding a productivity module. Your output is on the right, in between the green circuits, and the wire assembler's input is on the left. I see where the output is, but I can't get the wires over here fast enough with the long-handed inserter. So I don't know where to put my output for these green things. Where can I fit them? If I try to put them here, I don't have enough space for my belts. What I was thinking of doing was something like this. So these kind of overlap kind of thing, but I don't think this works. Right? Pretty sure. Unless it does and I'm mistaken. Nope, because I need one extra space there. Actually, maybe this will work. Maybe I'm getting... it's just my inserters that are going to be in funky places. Actually, that might work. Will that work? I think that works. I just have to redo my inserters. And yes, actually, I think this does work. If I'm not mistaken. Input of iron's probably going to need to be stack inserters, honestly. So if I did that, and then I do output, how many are you doing a second? Control N. 6.9 a second. I guess I should probably do stack inserters on all of this. I don't know. Maybe, probably fast inserts would be okay for the output, I'm guessing. The inserter placement will be irregular. Yes, but I'm okay with that if this will move things at the right speed. I think this will work. So what I need to do is deconstruct all these belts. God damn it. Yeah, they're just getting rid of all of my gun turrets, I guess. It's fine. And my laser turrets. Oh, damn it. Where was that? It's right here, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then we get rid of not that. Yeah, actually, yes, that. And then I want to copy this. Control copy this. And then Alt deconstruct this and move it over one space. And then Control V. Okay. And then we do, I assume we need stack inserters for this. Okay, so Control N on this. And there we go. That's enough wire per minute to do this. So if I get this exact number of modules, I think this would be our green circuit build. You can build circuit assemblers above or below wire assemblers. This works. I think I want to go with this. Although maybe what you're saying is, would it use less beacons? Okay, what you might be telling me is this right here, that we do this. Is this what you're telling me to do? So that we get the and it's shift right, shift left here. Control Alt, what is it? Control N. That's not fast enough because I would need these beacons to be extended down. Is this better? Spaces out our machines, but does this use fewer of these guys? With the spacing, that doesn't seem good. I guess I have them go out. We basically have an output line of wires going. Boncho, just give me a picture. If you're saying it's spoiler, just give me a picture because this is the best that I've come up with and it doesn't seem super efficient. Just give me a picture. If you're gonna give me tips, just show me. Because this looks like the best that I've come up with, and it seems like it uses a lot of beacons and modules more than I probably should use. Beacons. I need more beacons. What do beacons take? Beacons take what? Copper cable. God, so many circuits it takes. Okay. Because to me, this is the best I've come up with, and I'm not seeing how I would make it better. If I put like, if I like alternated wires with circuits. Well, I mean, maybe. If I did this with just a belt going up and then input, maybe that's better. That means I don't need this whole other line of beacons, which seems pretty good. So it'd be like this to this. And that takes the place of all this stuff, I think. 1, 2, 3. And if I took this out and put it here, and did the Mark III guys here, Control N. Okay. All right, yeah, that's a pretty complicated build. That looks kind of similar to what I'm thinking about doing right here, actually. It's just getting the copper supplied to this, but I think, yeah, I think this might work. Let me let's deconstruct all this. So now the question would be getting the copper to this, and that looks like that's why you probably did the little back and forth lines. So it'd be like this. Speed module, and then productivity modules here. Do I not have the productivity modules? I should, right? Your long dead mod has returned. Welcome back, Azura. How are you doing, my friend? I already have them. Where the hell are these modules that I just picked up? They just took them out of my inventory to fill up one of these other guys, didn't you? Jesus. Okay, just deconstruct. Can I stop you from requesting this? There. Okay. Don't take them out of my inventory, please. I'm building stuff here. Okay. So we would do something like this. Go every other thing here, and then we would need input stack inserter here. And this would be a blue belt. To there. And then to the next one, which would be like this, I think. Is that right? And then this would be like this. Stack inserter. What's going on with you, Azura? Hope you're having a good one. And if I control N, this, as long as the beacons extend to below so that they're getting all the beacons, this seems the most efficient way to do this, and I can do this on both sides. So let me try to copy paste this. Okay. And this would be bringing up iron. I'll just do something like this for now. Okay. So copy. I believe this is right. I'm not gonna be able to flip this semi. It's gonna be upside down, isn't it? One stack inserter can output or input only 11 items per second, so you need 2 of them for wires. Oh God, are you kidding? Okay, all right. 2 of them for wires. Okay, that works out. Okay, I guess I'm glad you're giving me these numbers, even as I go crazy trying to do all this. But this should work there, right? I think that works. Like that. So that's 2 stack inserters going out, 2 stack inserters going in. So that should work if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I'm just have to build this mirrored because I don't think I can do it the other way. Control copy. I can control copy. No. Oh, damn it, I'm hitting alt copy. There. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we do this. And we can control copy this. Shot my belt there. Belt! Do what I want you to do or I'll shoot you. Okay. And then this is going to be stack inserters. I really need to put stack inserters on my bar. How about right there? Stack inserters. That's going to be copper. It's going to be copper. And then it's going to be output, output, input, input. Output, output, input, input. 15 cables per second, enough. Well, according to this, Control N, yes. We're creating 18 per second, which is a net rate of perfect. It's a net rate of perfect. According to the math and the rate calculator, it is just enough. All right, so speed modules, we want this, but not all of them. Take one of them out. And one of them out. And that should be, let's Control N it again. I need the productivities in this guys here. So I'm just gonna pick up those guys. Put them in here. And with those modules, that's exactly enough. Okay, so I think this build is gonna work. Rate is 18, but half of red belt is only 15, right? Will they not put it on both sides of the belt? Is that what you're saying? Will output guys only put it on one side? I think they will only put it on one side, won't they? Can I do blue belts? Okay, that's probably why you have the little woof thing here. The whoosh thing. So it looks like I probably need to do how did you do that? It'd be something like where are your wire outputs? I actually can't even see where your wire... Oh, you're going during your wire outputs directly into it. You're not doing it on a belt. But you're putting spaces in between, so that means your beacons aren't as efficient, I feel like. I feel like there's a way we can make this happen here. If I were to do this... Which side would that put it on? Which side would this put it on? When it's got two sides, I don't know. If it puts it on the right side, this would fix it. Would that do it? Well, puts to the right. So if that puts out to the right side, this would put it on the left side. That would fix it, if I'm not mistaken. So it'd be like that. Outputs always go to the right direction of the belt. Okay. So if we did that, that should fix our issue. Make wire blue belt. Well, because I have the underground blue belts here, I don't want to mix belts there. And also, I don't think that was fast enough, was it? Because 18 times 2 is 36. Actually, it would have been fast enough, but I'm going to do this because I want to keep... in case I need to do underground belts at some point, I want to keep the belts separated. I want to keep it separated. The joke I make apparently every single time. Besides, kind of like how that looks. We'll see if that works. If that works, I like that. Somebody banned has to be unbanned with reason. My little brother's on the PC. I'm sorry. Please don't unban anybody, Azura. Because I've been having trolls like crazy lately, so please don't unban anybody. That sounds like an excuse. If they want to PM me, we'll see. But I've had one person trolling like crazy, and I'm not going to believe that. Okay, so let me see here. And then we copy. Well, the one I needed to copy paste so that that all reaches there. Was that an offspring joke to keep it separated? Yes. G. I need more speed modules. And productivity modules. Let me go grab those real quick. I should have some available in here. Nice. Take that stack. That stack there. You heard the president's Twitter has had his little brother on it for the last 4 years. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's get all the modules set up here. Mark 3s. And I want to check if the numbers are looking right here. Alright, so if I control N, all of these, I should see no negatives. Beautiful. Okay, so I think this is the way we want to do this. I think this is the build we want to do for our green circuits. To have an output. Yes, it's the blue guys here. Okay. So this is going to take a lot of beacons. And I don't have beacons automated yet. That excuse reminds you of my dog ate my homework? Yeah. Don't forget the output stack inserters. Well, actually, I'm doing fast inserters. But you're right, I did miss these. Thank you. No negatives is very satisfying. It is. So let's check. What's the numbers on how many green circuits we're doing with this build? We are doing 32 per second. Let's compare that to what we currently have with all these machines. Oops, I want Control N, not Control Copy. So 32 compared to... So this is doing 63. So about... We're doing half with this with about a sixth of the machines or something like that. So this should be much more efficient, hopefully, with this build. So let's blueprint this. This is not easily... this doesn't... This doesn't copy and paste super well. I think what I need is the top. How do I copy and paste this and make it repeatable? And now the input stack inserters. Did I miss an input stack inserter? Did I? Oh, I missed one here. You're right. There. And there. Good call. Thank you for keeping me honest. Okay. Okay, I think I got all the inserters now. Yeah, I think that was the iron input. I think I just covered that. So iron. Okay, that should be good. Yeah. We have a lot of mods. We do have a lot of mods on this channel, Azura, but how many are actually here when I'm streaming? Usually there's one at the most, so. You must just be having fun looking at the mod page right now. This isn't going to be an easily repeatable blueprint the way I have it set up. How do I make this a repeatable blueprint? I swear, I make them unable to spread and I'm still getting destroyed by bugs. I swear, man. I frickin' swear. Apparently I'm just gonna have to go clear out more bugs. I can't... okay, whatever. I can overlap it. If I just get the top here... Or are you saying that with if I... Are you saying if I blueprint this... Will I be able to place like that? And that would work, right? Let me see if that works. It does. Okay. Okay. Yeah, before I blueprint it, definitely insert the power poles. That's right. Okay, so that works. So let's deconstruct what I just added. I want only the 4 here. I want to have a blueprint that is repeatable. That's what I want to do here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's what I want to be the blueprint right there, and add power poles. I'm thinking. You shall fade again from existence. All right, we'll see you later, Zura. Thanks for telling me random stuff about my mods. What I need is automated Spidertron. That's what I need. Okay, so... Alright. Does that work? Get coverage? I think it does. Actually, I probably should put that one. Or that it is not. I'll need to fix the inside belts. From what I have right now, the inside belts look okay to me. Oh, these belts are messed up. Yeah, so I'll have to fix those belts once we get... I think I just need to get rid of these belts when I do the build, and I'll put those in manually. Maybe. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then we're gonna need power lines for these guys. Damn it. Hopefully these power lines aren't going to be in the way. They probably will be. Okay. And then we do this. There. Okay. So now I think this is a good blueprint. Let me control N again to make sure my numbers didn't get messed up by anything. That looks good. Okay. So let's blueprint this. Blueprint. Move inserters from war machines to circuit belt. What? The hell's a war machine? Inserters from war machines to circuit belt. No idea what you're telling me right now. Top wire assemblers. Okay, this. Okay. That was iron. Okay, I only need that. Where's the copper coming in? It's that, right? Okay, I think, yeah, I think this side was messed up because I need this. This does need the iron. This needs the iron. This does not need iron. Okay, I think that's right. Top power poles are not repeatable. I was worried about that. I'm gonna take out these power poles. I'll have to replace those, I think. I think that's right. So that'll be iron. That'll be iron. That'll be the output. That'll be the output. I don't need an output here. Actually, that would mess up if I have an output there. I do not want this to be output. Okay. We check all my inserters. So this is iron going in. There's circuits coming out. This is input for copper. Output for wires input. Input for iron output. Input for iron output. Okay, that looks right. Top wire assemblers output to circuits belt. Yeah, I think I fixed that. There's no output on that one, no output on that one. Okay, I think this is a good blueprint. I think. And we're gonna name this green circuits with beacons. Okay. So, how wide is this? Is this going to be too wide for this? I think there's going to be enough space here. Yeah, that'll fit fine. Okay. All right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to deconstruct a crap ton of stuff. So, we have the blueprint. Way to go, robots. And now it's time to deconstruct all of this. All of it. All right, is that going to be in range of this? No, my robots are going to have to do all that. Okay. Do I have enough room is the question. And the answer is probably going to be not even close. Yeah, they don't have enough room. Let me go back. Let me go into range so that my other robots will come and take stuff from me here. Maybe I have to do it myself. These low density structures. Too many random belts and stuff. Okay, just take out all that stuff. Ah, sure, I'm glad I got robots here to do everything for me. Frickin' robots, they're awesome, man. Have I mentioned lately, have I told you lately that I love robots? I love robots. Robots are so awesome. Robots, do your thing. It's worth to cut resource belts before deconstruction. That's a good call. So basically cut this, this, and this, and they'll use up the resources while we deconstruct all this stuff here. That'll keep them from putting all the junk on my bar, I guess. Still gonna get some on me, but that's fine. Got red on you. Is this all in range? I think it is. What's up, Arrow Hal? How are you doing, my friend? Okay, so it looks like we got everything. Control, iron, all that stuff. 2 inserters didn't get deconstructed. Alright, I'll go do that myself. So did other things. I thought maybe... I must have just missed those. Alright, robots are going for that. Okay. And all this... I'm doing great, Arrow Hal. Having fun working with some upgraded builds we're looking at here. Okay, so... Hey, thank you for the 8 bits. Appreciate that. Alright, so it's gonna be... We're gonna start it like right here. I'll figure out the outputs first, and then we can make this repeatable thing here. So the output is gonna be... Gonna be these blue belts are the outputs, I believe. Man, I had a blue belt for the iron. I feel like I probably won't need the blue belt for the iron, so I'm probably okay to do this. So here, and if I do that'll be our 2 outputs there for the things we're making. And then this side needs to be copper. Is that right? Yeah, copper on both these sides. So we're going to turn this into a blue belt. There. Blue belt there. Okay. And I'm going to have this go this way. Blue splitter. Actually, no, let's do it. Let's do it this way. I think this will look better. This is fine. There. That'll be copper. And underground belt. Do this copper. How do you calculate supply and demand in this? I don't work for free, asks. It is, we're using a mod called Rate Calculator, yeah. Moodenho suggested it, and it's apparently a mod I think a lot of people use. It's helped us out a lot, so. I have 2 copper inputs. Yeah, I think I'm getting both of those, right? Okay, and so I need to get the iron connected, which is... Oh, I did have... Oh, you're right. I did have 2. Okay, then I don't need the splitter. Good call. I didn't see... I should keep these separate. Good call. My bad. Didn't even notice that. I did that earlier. I probably don't need this to be blue because... that was for when we had a longer line of greens, but that's okay. Where's my iron? Did I have 2? I only had 1 of iron, so we'll have to split the iron, it looks like. Okay. This way. There. 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 There we go. All right, we got some green circuits flowing again. Okay. Bottom right. Green circuit assembler is production 1 modules. How the hell did you see that? Thank you. Wow, that's some good eyes, Blue Fox. I have no idea how you saw that. Must have seen the dots not being all the way up there or something. So, okay, so now I would never have noticed that if you didn't say that. Thank you for that. Okay, so like that. Yeah, and I have to fill in the belts here. That means BP is incorrect too. You're right. The blueprint is incorrect. You're right. Absolutely right. Okay. I think I'm going to redo this blueprint as the repeatable thing anyway. So let me figure out the belts and then I can update the blueprint here. Yeah. Blueprint is incorrect. Y'all are right. Okay. So that means I need the red to go. This. Like this. And I need the blue. Like this and like this. Nope. This. Okay. And that is almost repeatable. I just need a power pole. Here. That'll reach that. And there. Okay. Left side will need a bit of fix with the way the copper wire is loading onto the belt, says it isn't mirrorable. You're right. It's worked on this side, but it didn't work on this side. Damn, you're right. All right, let me fix that. I'm gonna want to copy this starting probably right about here at the bottom of this fourth machine. The green output overload if you do the lines too long. Yeah, possibly. Let me do a... It's looking sexy. Thank you, Silly Hat Man. Let me do something to fill the lines here better. Let me do that. Let me make a change here. I can do... If I could have each of these do a thing here. So I want this to go to this side. Make some changes here. Get some space to work with over here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, if I do this, this I think will be better. To get them both on both sides of the belt. Think that's going to be better there. Think that evens them out some, maybe. The end is not the issue. Take a look at the last green circuit machine. There is no space on the blue belt for the circuits. Talking about this? It's getting there. It's okay. It's putting them on there. What's up, Nietzsche? I need to fix the wires over here. Okay, let me see if I can figure out... Because this is not mirrorable. Let me see. I basically need... Okay, this... so this is going to put on the right side. Yeah, we should be able to fix this. I think what I need to do is... So this would be putting on the right side. No, that's putting on the left side. Is that right? No, it should be putting on the right side. Yes. So if that puts on the right side... No, if that's going to put on the left side. Add a splitter. Okay, so... a second. There. A little funkier, adds an extra line, but I can do without a splitter. Probably going to be slightly better, right? Okay, so I have to just Alt-D this, Control-V, Alt-D this, Control-V. Okay, so that'll work, right? I think that will work. And I don't have to use any splitters or anything. I think that's better. Alt-D, Control-V. Okay. All right, that's looking pretty good. Let me see. Control-N, what our green circuit production looks like now. 67.2, so it's better than it was with fewer machines. Our green circuits are overflowing over here. That's good. I think I want to do one more of these. And I think I want to upgrade our blueprint so that all of our modules are correct. So let me do this to right. Crap, I'm missing this side here. By blueprint to right there, that should be repeatable, correct? I believe so. To right there should be good. Right side needs more copper. Okay, I'll check that out. So this is a green circuit final repeatable. Okay. That is our blueprint book. All right, so do I need more copper? Are you sure? No, we need more copper. It makes 1/3 circuits more than a blue belt can carry. Oh, so we're actually making more circuits than our blue belt can carry. Well, what I could do is have each side of these supplying a different thing, so that one side is only supply. Well, I mean, the splitter evens it out. Can you? You saw lots of holes. Well, it's this right here. So we have a blue splitter. I don't know why the left side, it should be all balanced. It's because I have a blue splitter coming off of a red belt. I have the same over here. Maybe it's because this belt needs to be upgraded here. Let's see if this would help it. Okay, that fills up the side better, I think, that you're seeing. I can remove the top two machines from both sides. So you're saying we're making more green circuits than our belts can handle right now, huh? Can you calculate one side only to measure the output of the green line because you have half blue line only? And there's a red belt after the first splitter from the bus. Is there a red belt somewhere? You're right. Thank you. That's what it was. It's this. Good call. That was the issue. All right. So I guess maybe what you're saying is that maybe I have one of these only supplying this, and then the rest will supply our bus. I like that better because I mean, this kind of evens it out. Although if I increase this, I'll probably have to do a whole other line of green circuits, right? If I can't even supply more than this blue belt can handle. But hey, we got blue circuits backed up, and that's exactly what I want to see. You know what? I'm going to save this. This is looking really good. This is probably my best blue circuit production I've ever had, and we actually have them backed up, and that's with our modules being created. Factorio is way more interesting with a collaborative effort. If you're talking about other people building in the same world, yeah, probably. But when I play games like this, I like to make my own builds, and when I have other people helping, it often drives me crazy. So, okay. That's looking really good. Like, our blue belts are looking really good. Our red belts, though, I mean, I'm saying belts. Our red circuits could probably, I probably should do the same thing with red circuits that I just did with blue and greens, honestly. Hashtag driver and crazy, yeah. So I might actually do, since green circuits, red circuits, and blue circuits are like our three most important things for late game, I might spend the time to do one more build. All right, so we now have the white space packs, which I would have to get that automated. So I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna take my first break of the day. Our goal today is to make the Spidertron, and what we're doing may not look like it, but it's helping prepare us for that. Because we need lots of blue circuits and other things. So what I'm gonna save. I'm gonna take my first break. When we come back, we'll probably do one more build upgrade, and that is to fix our red circuit production, get a better blueprint, and then we're gonna get our Spidertron. So y'all rock. Hope you're enjoying the Factorio. Thank you all so much for watching. If there's anybody new to the stream, please hit the follow. Hope you are having a good time. I'm having a blast today. So when we come back, we will do one last blueprint upgrade to get a new red circuit build. Y'all rock. Be back in just a bit, my friends.